Hey there planners, today I'm going to be showing you how I tip something in to my Stalogy A5 bullet journal. I did a video recently of a plan with me, and in the plan with me I actually tipped something into the page, and I got a request on that video to kind of do it slow motion how I actually tip something in. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So with that, go grab your planners and let's get planning. All right, so let's talk about the supplies first of all. I use just any gift card, credit card, something old that you're not using anymore. For example, this is an old Amazon gift card that was used, and I like to use satin finish tape. Any tape that's clear. You don't want a tape that's very frosted, particularly if you're going to be using vellum, which is see-through. You want something that's going to kind of fade into the background. I've grabbed some washi tape also that is colorful, and that is really just to help you see how I'm doing this, because obviously with this it's a little difficult to see on camera. So I'm going to be using this as an example as well today, and then I have a vellum that I've printed myself. I talked about this in previous videos, but I buy plain vellum sheets. They're clear and frosted, but still very transparent. I buy these off Amazon in packs of 50 or 100. They're very good price. They come in 8x11 size, and then I trim them down to the size that I want. And typically what I'll do is turn it landscape and put 2 images, cut it in half, and that becomes 2 tip-ins for my A5 Stalogy Bullet Journal. I get images off a site called Pexby, which I will link down below. They are copyright-free images, and I think that's really important. Even though I'm just using it in my personal planner, I don't want to use someone's images that I don't have the rights to. So I always use Pixabay because I know the images are copyright-free and I'm free to use them in any way I want to. So I get images off there, and then I move them into Canva, which is another tool that I'll have linked down below. And I get them the size that I want. I can add words in. I can, add fonts or other decorations, icons, things like that. And then I print them out onto vellum using my home printer. So those are the supplies I have. So let me go ahead and get started with the actual tipping in. Okay, so to start, I will pull off a piece of tape. And again, I'm using this washi tape so that you can actually see the process I'm using. I will pull off a piece of tape, just pretty small, not very long. And then I put the non-sticky side of the tape on the seam of the card, like this. And I'm actually bending it back. So now I've got the tape bent backwards onto the card. I like to start with the page like this, and I try to push the edge of the page into the seam and make sure it's lined up like I want. And then I use the card to press, holding the tape in place, into the seam. Once I've got it in there really good, then I just slide out the card and slide the tape flat. And you can see now that piece is taped in there. Now, if it were the clear tape, you would not be able to see that. But what that does is that creates a page that is lined up right into the seam. Now, I've only got one piece of tape, so you can see it comes off on the edges. Let me do it again, and this time I'm going to use the clear tape. So I get a piece of tape, I put the card in the middle, and I bend it backwards so the sticky is on the outside. I press into the spine and then drag it out. And now that's taped in there as well. I'll do it one more time on the bottom, flipping the tape backwards onto the card so that it's halfway with the sticky side out. I press into the seam and then slide the card out. And now I've got a page that turns just like any other page. There. So now you've got a page or a divider, or even if you wanted to add in some information, you printed it out, you cut it down to size, you add it in, and it's just like any other page in your bullet journal. I hope this was helpful and that, it's a little bit hard to show on camera, but hopefully this is helpful. The other thing I'm doing is I'm listing in the description box below a couple of other videos by YouTubers that I really enjoy watching and have learned a lot from, that also show you how to do tip-ins into your journal. I would highly recommend you go check out those videos as well. If you enjoyed the video and got value out of it, give me a thumbs up and let me know. Subscribe to Plannin' Annie for more content like this, and as always, thanks for planning with me.